Your phone is no longer a tool for communication. It's a corporate extraction device. While you're checking the news, billionaires are betting on exactly how many missiles will hit the Middle East tonight. More than the future of truth, this is actually the final stage of capitalism, where your survival, your rage, and even genocide are just the latest tradable assets for companies desperate to squeeze every last dollar out of the void. The co-founder of Kalshi, Tarak Mansour, recently bragged that the goal is to financialize everything, to turn every difference of opinion into a market. This is the definition of Rugpullism. It's not just about people looking for a way out. It's about a system that has run out of productive things to build and monetize. Since they can't create real value anymore, they're farming our tragedies instead. We're truly living through the death of values. The April 2026 Gallup Aspen American Values Index shows that community involvement and patriotism are bottoming out. Why? Because there's no profit in a neighbor, ain't no money in community. Corporate interests have decided that human connection is only valuable if it can be traded on a 24-hour exchange. This is why you see CNN collaborating with Kalshi. It's straight up journalistic malpractice. Corporate media institutions are dying, so they found a new cash cow by turning reporting into a blood casino. This creates a massive incentive for market manipulation. Because these markets are so niche, anyone with enough capital can manufacture a crisis, spread fake news, and then bet on the outcome. In the Middle East conflict, we've already seen this play out. Reporters Without Borders flagged gamblers harassing journalists, like Emmanuel Fabian, trying to bully him into reporting a missile hit as an interceptor, all just to resolve a fucking bet. When a hedge fund can make a 10 times return by ensuring that a ceasefire fails, peace becomes a bad investment. And I don't think for a second that this is fair. A report from More Perfect Union exposed that a tiny 0.04% of traders capture nearly 70% of the profits. A Columbia law study titled From Iran to Taylor Swift proved that these markets are a paradise for insiders. They identified accounts like MAGA My Man, who banked $500,000 on US-Israeli strikes, by the way, 71 minutes before the public even knew. The system isn't democratizing anything. It's just finding a new way to harvest the life savings of people whose material conditions are already deteriorating. This corruption goes up to the top. Donald Trump Jr. is a strategic advisor for these platforms. They've lobbied for a regulatory loophole to dodge the taxes and protections that regular casinos follow. Not that regular casinos were angels to begin with, don't get me wrong. And for my Canadian audience, on April 8th, our regulators at the CSA dropped a hammer. Polymarket is unlicensed, illegal, and officially banned in Ontario. Our system actually recognizes that betting on the outcome of a war shouldn't be a consumer product. So, in summary, when the news becomes a betting slip, truth is usually the first casualty. We've built a blood casino because the elite would rather bet on our collapse than fix the world that they broke. It's not an investment. It's the final rug pull.